Hi guys, if you want to see how I did this beautiful set of nails, then keep on watching. So I've prepped and primed my nails. No, I haven't primed. I've prepped and dehydrated my nails. I'm using Comic Dots Shazam from Lucy Fell, the Glitter Fairy. I'll put a link below for that. I'm also using her angel paper in Oyster, which is absolutely gorgeous. Neo Nails Max Adhesion Liquid. Their warm beige powder. And their clear powder as well. I'm also using a Smart Polish colour. I think it's Passion Party. This is so old, it really has had it. I need to replace it. And my size, I want to say size 10 brush. I'm using Neo Nails Acid Free Primer. Seems to have got a husky voice today, sorry about that, I was singing yesterday. So I'm literally laying down a really thin coat of clear, and then my attempt here is to add 3 dots from the Comic Dots Shazam going down the middle. And now looking back at it, I would have done that differently. I don't like that nail, but hey ho, that's what I did. So that's what I did. And then I just capped it in clear acrylic. I was having trouble actually getting the little monkeys out of the pot, so I decided to put them down onto some lint-free pads just to make it a little bit easier to pick them up. They're so gorgeous as well. Now, I do love Neo Nails acrylic, but I'm finding that I really, just for some reason with this system, struggle to get the ratio bang on. But anyway, what I'm doing here is just making sure that I've encapsulated all of the glitter so everything turns matte, and also I've just thought about the structure of the nail. And now I'm going to do a fade on this, so I'm using the warm beige, just tapping it into place and then dragging it down because I want it to fade down, and just gently tapping it. I'm then just going to take a very wet bead of clear, dip it into the dots and start making kind of like a swooping shape, so covering the free edge and then swooping up to the side like a fade upwards. It really is about kind of moving these gorgeous little dots around until you get them where you want. I've not worked with this type of glitter mix before. For a first time I was a little bit kind of like, ooh, okay. But it really is, once you get going, it's really easy to work with and absolutely beautiful and super effective in doing nail art. It's fantastic, love it. Then, as before, just going in and capping, making sure I cover all of those gorgeous dots up and everything is nice and nicely shaped, nicely encapsulated, ready for filing. Now here I'm just going to lay down a thin coat of clear, and I'm going to add lots of the angel paper. Now my tip would be here, unless you're doing a super long nail, then cut it nice and small pieces, and it kind of looks like like a cracked glass almost, but iridescent and beautiful and mermaidy. And I'm literally just putting a tiny little bit, really wet bit of acrylic down, and then adding a piece of the angel paper. And then after doing that, I'm just going to go in, make sure it's fully encapsulated, make sure I've built the apex of the nail up. It's always so tack-handed trying to do it like this. I'm getting a new tripod, so that should make things a lot easier. Okay, so this is going to be a full glitter nail, so I'm just going to lay down a very wet layer of clear acrylic and then add loads of dots and make it beautiful. And then just capping in clear, making sure I cover all the glitter. Okay, I'm going to do this entire thumb in clear and build the structure in clear because I'm going to go over it with the Smart Polish in Passion Party. With this bead, I'm just focusing on the apex and just blending back into the cuticle and then just feathering it down to the free edge. So we are all filed and buffed, and I'm putting Passion Party Smart Polish on my thumb. It doesn't need a base coat or a top coat. Now, in all fairness, this is probably about 3 years old and it is on its last legs. And I do need to replace it because it's normally, the coverage is kind of better than this. But anyway, I'm going to do about 3 layers, and each one I will cure for 30 seconds in an LED lamp. For some reason I completely lost the footage of me putting the top coat on my left hand. So here's me putting the top coat on my right hand. I'm using NSI Glaze and Go, and again, this is like seriously old. I've had this bottle for about 3 years as well. But yes, I put it in the top coat, put the top coat on even, and then cured it for 60 seconds in my LED lamp. And then once it was cooled, I applied cuticle oil. And here you have it. They are super, super shiny. I absolutely love them. Sorry about the writing on my hand. I did a gig and I needed my set list on there. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Really, really impressed with them. Love these glitters and beautiful nails.